Alright, so this is the glue book that I did last year, and it's like my first official glue book. I have done lots of gluing in my personal journal, and I've also done lots of gluing, like my first altered books that I did years and years ago were mostly glue books with paint. Which is something I do now. So I use this catalog. The pages in this catalog is amazing for glue books. So here is the name of the company, so you can see that Good Runs Jodin. These pages took paint well, they glued well, they were just amazing. So, this is like better than any mixed media paper that I've ever tried. I didn't do every page, like I said, but I did do a lot of them. This year I had made my own small jelly plate, so I just experimented with it there. And then I experimented with it also here. And then here starts the gluing. Some of my glue come up a little bit. This page was already, that I didn't do anything on. Here, let me get the glare out of here. It might get a little dark, but at least if I can get the glare, there, that should be okay. So, I don't know yet, honey. So, at some points, it was just mindless gluing. It was just, like I said, we were having some hurricanes, so I just went ahead and glued like these here. That's what I consider to have tied the pages together. These two pages I didn't do anything on. Some catalog images that I liked. This here I put this came out of a magazine, but these were pieces of scrapbook paper. And then, this little hut and these things, and I put a lot of security envelope stuff in here. It was just kind of like messing around with different styles, more scrapbook paper. I like how it blended with this guy right here. I had the other half of this page was 2 pages like this, and I made it into a journal cover that I gave to my grandmother as a gift. Because I want to make another video. So, maybe if I put it up like this, there's less glare so you can see. I loved this black and white page, but then I figured the red couch was like so perfect. And then this black and white was already in the book, so it worked out nicely to put this bulb over the woman, but you can still see the reflection. I was feeling artsy that day. And these I just painted on them, and like I said, they really took the paint very nicely. I'm very happy with these catalogs, and they're free art books. And buy their clothes too. They do have nice clothes made from sustainable sources. More catalog stuff. This came all from vintage magazines. I love using vintage magazines. I love all the cool ads. I love all the cool people. I love these shoes. I love ripping textured paper as if it was washi tape. That is not washi tape. That is just textured magazine pages. This woman, she's one of the models for this, and she's beautiful. I see her in all these books, and I just think she is so beautiful. This page, I liked a lot of the greenery, so I kept a lot of it, but I put a violin over the person, the model. I love this girl's makeup. And you always need a parrot scratching his head, just always. And I put a little thing of jokes in here. Why did the scarecrow win the Nobel Prize? Because he was outstanding in his field. Get it? Get it? How do you get a cow out of your way? You tell it to move. How did the farmer find his wife? He tracked her down. Get it? Get it? Get it? I was going to tell the farmer a joke, but it was too corny. Oh, yeah. I have some Greek books, and so I put some Greek text in here. Regular book pages. Which animal eats corn, honey? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Lottery tickets. I liked this building, and I also liked this wooded page. Yep. Yep. I love this cabin in the woods.
Mom, does horses like corn?
Yep.
Does...
Okay, honey, calm down. I'm doing a video right now, okay?
Is corn a vegetable?
Yep. I cannot believe the amount of gluing I did in here, though. You know, I just... And like I said, this was all... I'm going to say, you know, I did this in... I'm going to say it was all over the course of like a week. This page I didn't do anything on. That was just like that. But I really thought her bathing suit was cute. If I wasn't fat, I'd buy something like that. Another page. These are some pages I didn't do anything on. Because here's that woman again. She's just beautiful. She's just a gorgeous mom. I liked this with the plate. I don't know why. But I liked putting it on that pretty mountain background too. I didn't do anything here. There's like a few pages that were lost. This was one of the first spreads that I did. This might be the first spread that I did. Was this spread here? You know, it was getting to be autumn, so obviously, and I left this where it says October 2018, because I like when I look back on things, little tiny signifiers of when it was from. Another page that I didn't do. I love pictures of collectibles, and you know, like the country living magazines, they're good for stuff like that. All these kitchen collections. This is a wicker headboard. The top, I lost the top by putting this sand here, but I still got most of it. And it's teal, which is also pretty. A bunch of people praying. I love this mailbox. I love the flowers, and it's just beautiful to me. Just beautiful. Recipe boxes. I see so many cute recipe boxes when I'm out junking. This was like this. It's a person with a faucet head. That was in the magazine. It was in Real Simple. I love Real Simple because they have some weird stuff, and I like weird. Because I'm weird. You know, I might do this. I might come back to this, but I really feel like this whole thing needs to stay in the mindset that I was in when I did it. I feel like this book is as done as it's going to get. You know, this was my autumn page, obviously. A whole bunch of fall stuff. This one is definitely undone, so let's just slap some glue real quick. I think I used, you know, the purple glue for this, so, which I've stopped using. But this was like a country cottage spread in a magazine, so I decided to, you know, keep that. I decided to keep all those images together. And then these back pages, I liked these accessories and stuff, so I didn't glue anything. These pages were like this, so I didn't glue anything there, and I didn't glue anything in the back. So that's it. You know, and look at how well this held up. The binding held up beautifully, and it's not super thick. And like I said, the pages handle glue and paint so nice. They didn't even warp a little bit under the paint. These are not even the slightest bit warped. The warping that I did have was from the magazine pages. You know, if it came from a cheap magazine like Better Homes and Gardens now, those magazine pages are junk. This, I think, came from Elle or something, which tends to have some thinner pages too. But was my first actual book that I spent my time gluing in. So I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, you can go get these catalogs. They send like 2 big catalogs a year, and then they send maybe 1 or 2 little thin ones, which is really nice. The little thin ones are cute. So if you wanted to go and get one and try the same thing, I have 2 more large catalogs like this that I can use in the future. Even though I have tons of books I can make. I have like, you know those canvas bags that you use for like your groceries and stuff? Well, I have like 3 of those bags. One of them is full of magazines that I've harvested, but I'm keeping in case there's something else I want out of it. And then the other bag is full of books to use to make glue books out of. So I do belong to a group on Facebook that does scavenger hunts every week, and I do want to do the scavenger hunt in one of those journals, the weekly scavenger hunt. But for the most part, they're all mostly the same thing. They're all for this purpose. So I just wanted to show this to you, and I really hope that some of the images and some of the spreads might have inspired you a little bit. And I hope that you go out and do the same thing. And, you know, do whatever you want. Like this here, that's just one magazine page. I didn't cover, you know, some of them, like I like some of the beds. So, like in catalogs. So I didn't even put anything extra, you know, like this right here. I love the way that looks. So I didn't bother putting anything else. Do what you want. Put in what you love. Here's another bed. I guess I really like bedspreads. And like always, don't be afraid to share. All of us love seeing your glue books too. So I guess that's it, and I will be back with some more gluey videos soon. I love you all. Ta-ta for now.